Okay, so we're back here in an unnamed cafe, and we've been having a look through the papers. Tom's got the eye yet again, and I've got the sun. And Tom, have you found something you want to talk about?
Well, I've got some little ones first to start with, which is, there was one that said, in Eye, they always give you little headlines or little bits of information, and it says, Prince shoots himself in the foot. Immediately, I assumed that was the phrase, shoots himself in the foot. Immediately I assumed Prince Philip has been slightly racist again, or Prince Charles has gone, oh, it was like when I was cheating on Diana. It was like when but actually...
See, in my head, what I thought was the artist formerly known as Prince, now known as Prince again, had shot himself literally in the foot, was involved in some kind of gun warfare.
But it turns out a prince in Spain's royal family, his 13-year-old has genuinely shot himself in the foot. He's only 13.
You're laughing at this?
After being
you're laughing at a 13-year-old boy being shot in the foot.
No, it's the fact that the king, who's called Juan, is in trouble because he's genuinely left his 13-year-old son with a gun. Right. But I just think, like...
Spain, though, it's a different culture, isn't it?
But it says when the gun misfired. When the gun missed. So basically we're blaming it on the gun here and not on the idiot that shot himself.
Okay, so you say idiot, but he's 13, okay? When you were 13, if you were given a gun, can you guarantee that you wouldn't have shot yourself in your foot?
I could guarantee I would have shot it in the opposite direction of me.
See, I've never handled a gun. I don't know what it's like to hold one. I would get overexcited. I might shoot myself. I can't guarantee that I would.
So you're going to take your own life?
No, I'm not saying like I would shoot myself in the head, but in the foot, yeah, that's easily. I don't even need my feet.
You don't even... I rarely walk.
No, realistically,
I hardly ever jog.
Realistically, if I had to lose a hand
let
or
alone
a foot,
skip.
I'd lose a foot.
Suppose you can't master it with your feet, can you?
You can if you're very agile. If you're very dexterous, you can do it. If you get into the right position, it's possible.
You need a decent couch for it.
Yeah, you need to be in the right position. But no, okay, I understand that this little kid has shot himself and you find that hilarious. I'm just saying, because you put it from the other way round, this kid, 13 years old, first time he's got hold of a gun, wouldn't you just shoot yourself?
Do you reckon it's
just to see what it feels like?
Do you think it's going to make him a better person? Do you reckon it's going to be like, well, I'm not going to shoot that man?
Well, no, it'll probably make him a slightly more disabled person. I don't know.
God, he's dangerously close to being Richard III. Now he's got a limp and everything.
What he needs to do now is shoot himself in the back and get a crook back.
Well, he's fifth in line for the throne, so like...
Oh, he's got time.
So he's going to be limpy and angry, and he's going to eventually become king through
some kind of
evil coup.
A big plane crash where all four royal family members, they all die.
But if you knew how much being shot hurts, let alone the foot, would it change your perception on shooting other people if he was that way inclined?
I don't think monarchs are really, I don't think they go out and shoot people all the time anymore. I think that's very much
Prince Harry and Prince William both in the army?
Yeah, well... I have my doubts about them.
Oh, right, okay,
Not that they're in the army. I will admit they are in the army or the Air Force or whatever. But what I do think I have a small problem with, they always get made out to be that. I think they said that Prince Harry shot something like 80 Taliban, but he didn't. I think he fired a missile at them or something, or he operated it from a computer. Essentially, Prince Harry is a nerd who's kind of sitting. He's sitting safe in Buckingham Palace, and if this isn't true, he can come and sue me. He's sitting in Buckingham Palace operating this computer system, and he's just murdering innocent civilians.
I don't think, and I might be wrong, I've never been there, I don't think Buckingham Palace has a war room.
It does. It must have. No. All right.
Can I say, well, I think you're making out a bit like, is it Putin who's in charge of Russia? Mm-hmm. You're making out like them being in the war. It's like Putin releasing his judo videos.
Yeah.
Like all those videos of Putin riding a horse and Putin beating all these people up. And what you're saying is like they're not true. They're just making them seem more heroic than they are.
I think it's all very cleverly stage managed, so it looks like he's a hero, but actually he just sits at home, probably not doing all that much for 95% of the day, and then he clicks a button that kills people.
Come to think of it, I thought that how Prince Harry killed a bear that one time.
Yeah, that was
the
odd.
CGI in that was
and the one where he's wrestling a shark doesn't really Actually, that was a Putin one, wasn't it? There was legitimately one where Putin wrestled a shark.
No, but do you know what my theory is? My theory is that we're being conned, and actually Putin can and does do all these things.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not debating that.
And our media, in case Putin isn't listening, we think he's great, and when you eventually rule us,
and he's a big fan. He's a big fan of our podcast.
When Putin eventually rules us, we want him to be merciful. No, but right, do you not think maybe the propaganda is the West saying to us, like, oh yeah, he can't really do that, because really we should be terrified of Putin.
Yeah, we should be, because he's got such a big. But that's the thing, Russia. He's got such a big country at his disposal. I wanted that
massive country.
Yeah, that's what I was going with. No, but the thing is, Russia isn't actually all that much of a threat when you think about it, because a lot of it is just kind of wasteland. It's a bit like Durham. There's a few bits of. In Durham, there's a few bits that are really kind of nicely populated, and they've got a lot going on, mainly factories, but...
And Durham is also run by a vicious dictator.
Yeah, I don't know if you've met the dean of the university there, but he is an evil man. If he wants to come and sue us, then that's fine as well.
And have you got another story? Have we got
time
for another story?
What we'll do is we'll do one story at a time. I like these little stories because we go off on these tangents.
Well, can I finish with one really quick?
Oh, yeah.
It's because it's one of those ones that it's in eye, and it genuinely doesn't give you any more information than this. Teachers caught canoodling. It says the hunt is on for a mystery couple who were spotted canoodling at a teachers' union annual conference. That's it. Now we're going to have to stop it now, I think.
Yeah, we've got a minute. And,
Alright, how's it going?
You're my best friend, Alex.
Not bad.